it's you. Welcome.
To Neptral Tower. Right, we're gonna go back on to floor 31. That's where we should be starting from.
Yep. I see.
Let's actually go with Nep in front this time. I've leveled up Nep to 99, as you can see.
Yippee!
So we can use her, so it's fine. So let's go.
Loading.
And start the stories once again, because we need something to talk about, don't we?
I mean, Purple Heart.
My awesome magic is
Just
gonna
talking about the
blow
fighting would get boring. It's just like, I'm hitting it. I'm hitting the enemy. Still hitting the enemy. See, it's just boring. But lunchtime yesterday at work. It's another news story from lunchtime. It was crazy. We were just sitting there on like a bench, sort of outside, sort of like a little enclosed area, but outside, so the sun was out. It was nice, bit chilly, but a nice kind of chilly. Like there wasn't any wind or anything like that, so it wasn't like we were getting really cold. So it was nice. It was nice, you know. It's good weather. Need a bit of sun, get the vitamins and all that type of stuff, vitamin D's. It's great. We're just sitting there, we're like, okay, we got about a few minutes before we should leave, it's fine. Suddenly a giant bee attacks us. I say attacks, it basically flew up to my friend's eye. Like, we're talking like millimeters away from his eye. And we all freaked out. Well, there was 3 of us there. 2 of us freaked out because it was a giant bee. It was like bigger than like a head. Like someone's head. It was bigger than that. It was huge. It's like bigger than a house. That's how big it was. It was so big.
Sounds like a challenging
Simply
quest.
put. So we basically just jumped up and got away from there as quick as possible because we don't want to get stung. But the other guy was just sort of like, it wasn't that big, it was just a bee. It's like, we could have died! Did you see the size of its stinger? It's like 40-foot wide stinger. We could have had like a massive puncture wound like through our gut because of that size of that bee. He wasn't having any of it though. He wasn't having any of it. Our lunchtimes do get crazy though. It's weird for me when they do start going about Pokemon. Because I've never played a Pokemon game, so when they start talking about, oh, there's so many TPs, this, and I use this one because it's super effective. I get the super effective bit, that's a crit, basically. But, yeah, it's just the random Pokemon talks, sort of like, I don't follow what you're on about. It's crazy. I've tweeted about some of these things that happen during lunch. I don't understand what you're saying. It's an alien language to me. It's like I get odd hints as to what they're on about. It's when they start naming the skills. It's like I don't know what that is. I can't contribute to this thing, so I start watching YouTube videos on my phone while they start their Pokemon chat because it's like I can't contribute, so I may as well just do something else instead. While I eat my chips, my lovely chips. I could do with some chips actually, it would be really cool. But anyway, the Nintendo channel name. I like some of your suggestions. I've got the best ones in my opinion written down. What have I got? It's on my little notepad here. Just pressing square now. Twitforce, TwitU, TwitGamerU, Twitoon. What was it? Twitbound and TwitPrime. What was the other one? I'm sure there was another one. Probably not written it down. But yeah, those were the good ideas. I really like those ones. Keep the suggestions coming though. We'll see what we can come up with. Gotta think of avatar ideas still though.
I don't mind.
Need to think of a banner idea, but I don't know. We'll get there in the end. We'll think of something. What floor are we on? 33? We're on 33, aren't we? Stupid boss. Yeah. But basically the idea of the Nintendo channel is just because of Nintendo's policies. I know a few people were asking, but it is generally that's the idea. It's to not risk this channel while still being able to do Nintendo stuff if I want to. It's generally it. There's no other meaning behind it really. Nintendo's policies do need to change though, because they are just toxic, I would say, for YouTube. Yeah, I think that's the word. Toxic would be a good description. It ruins the point of YouTube. I mean, I get what they're doing. Like, they should have... I do agree they should have some share of the money. But...
That's that. I don't mind being praised.
That also comes from, like, the fact it's basically an advert for your game, so do you deserve that money? It's a tricky subject. It really is. That's the only problem with Let's Plays. It's like, it's tricky as to who owns what, because there's no clear-cut line in the law. And then there's different laws for different countries, so it's like, Like, laws for me in the UK, I can't put product placement in my videos. That's simply the law here. It's like, I can, but I have to clearly point out there is product placement. There's no like, oh, I really like this chocolate bar, and then not explain the fact that others are available, and the fact that they haven't paid me. Or if they have paid me, that sort of thing. So if Coca-Cola say sponsor this, they haven't, by the way, other drinks are available, I'd have to say that. I'd have to say that. Because that's the law in the UK, sort of.
That's that.
It's sort of like if you watch any TV shows in America or other parts of Europe,
Savor the
I assume
might of
Japan as well.
CPU.
Try to think of the places that I've seen TV from. It's like if someone wears like a t-shirt or something like that of like a logo of some company, it's completely fine. Just leave it there. Usually it's there for a reason, and it's like the company has made them wear that t-shirt so they can get extra money for their show. Over here, we have to hide that.
Easy.
We have to cover it up. Just because it's not a thing. We don't have product placement here. We don't do it. It's not a thing. And I like that in a way. I really do. But it is weird seeing someone with a t-shirt with a piece of tape over it, because it has to hide the fact they've got something on it that we're not meant to see. Which was weird as a kid. I was always wondering why have they taped up his shirt? What's going on? But as an adult, I finally realised what's going on. They're hiding the logo. We've got a bit more lax recently, where it's like you can put product placement in TV shows, but it has to be clearly labelled at the beginning there is product placement in the show. And you can't do stupid things like, oh, I like this Subway, it's delicious, or something stupid like that. It's like, no, it just has to be a background prop. Just has to be in every mundane thing. So it's like a scene if someone opens a fridge. It can have things like Coca-Cola. Trying to think what other things would be in the fridge, like cheeses. What would be in the fridge? Milk? I don't know. But yeah, so different types of things would be in the fridge. That's normal. So as long as you don't highlight it, it's fine. It's fine. But that has an effect on YouTube. I think it was Yogscast? Might have been Yogscast. No, I don't know. Anyway, some YouTube videos had to put on their thumbnails for a while the fact they had product placement, or they were paid to do the videos and stuff like that in the thumbnails, because the law was a bit off at that point. It's been changed slightly recently because of that, but you still do have to put in the description if you've got some kind of product placement, or it's a paid review or something stupid like that. So if you're ever wondering whether or not I've been paying off to do something, check the description, because that's required by law for me because I live in the UK. Simple as that. I think the law is, it's like, if I don't put it in, I don't get in trouble, the company does. I think. So I could screw over companies. Who do I want to target?
I don't mind being praised.
But yeah, that's generally the UK law on. How did I get onto that? This really is, like, some of you have been saying, like, it's just talking with the subscribers
Like
series. It really is. It really is. How did I get onto talking about advertising laws and stuff in the UK? I really do wonder where these conversations go. It's so bizarre. What was I was talking about Nintendo, wasn't I, again? I don't know. There's many times I have conversations like these. It's like, again, the lunchtime thing. We generally have conversations, and sometimes, I mean, that's normal, but we've often wondered, like, how did we get to this point in the conversation, and we have to go back through it and everything like that. It's just so weird. So weird. I just don't know. But recently, Final Fantasy 15 demo video went up. Hope you all enjoyed that. It came out earlier today, I think, unfortunately. I mean, it was a bit later than I expected it to be. It because the video took longer to render, which meant it came out today rather than yesterday, but it's fine. It's out. I did enjoy that. Combat was, if anything, the combat in this is better, to be honest. But I'm hoping that's just for that demo, because the combat in the previous demo was much, much better. It was weird getting used to, but it was much better.
I'm Planetoon CPU.
So I'm hoping that it was just the demo. It felt very much like Kingdom Hearts though, which is fine, because I like Kingdom Hearts combat. But the graphics were really, really good for PS4 anyway. I mean, it'd be good if it was on PC, because I'd actually sooner play it on PC. As long as it had PlayStation buttons, because it would need PlayStation buttons. I really hate that about PC games, to be honest. It's like, especially games like this, where it's like, this was clearly a PlayStation game, so why have you changed... well, no, I'll correct that. It's fine that you've changed the buttons, so it has the Xbox buttons, etc.
A stupid boss. Let's
Where?
beat it quick.
Over there. Yeah, it's fine that they've changed the buttons. That makes sense. People use the Xbox controllers more,
It only looks
and the Steam
strong.
controllers, which use the same button layouts, in terms of like X, Y, A, and B, and all that stuff.
Sweet, a stupid boss.
So that's completely fine you've done that, but why did you remove the option? Like,
It only
well, you
looks
didn't remove
strong.
it. Why didn't you add the option to switch it back to the PlayStation ones? I mean, you have the files already, you made them
It
for
only
the Vita,
looks strong.
so why not just add the option to switch over? I'm trying to think of the games that have allowed me
It
to
only
do that,
looks strong.
and I can only think of Final Fantasy XIV. It's the only game I've played where it's like, it's inbuilt
Sweet, a
into the
stupid
actual
boss.
game
Let's
that
beat
you
it
can
quick.
use the controller for a start, which you don't want to do. You want to use a mouse and keyboard, really.
Magic is gonna
But that has
blow
the
it.
option to use PlayStation buttons if you want, which is like, oh, thank you.
Got it.
That's so nice. I just don't get why they don't have that option in games. It's like Jim Sterling said about things. Customization is great.
Stupid
I'll
boss.
take it.
That's what makes
beat it quick.
games different. You've got levels of customization. So let me just change to PlayStation buttons.
This is
It wouldn't change the game. It'd make it easier for me to understand. So why
We did it.
would you not put it in?
That's that. I don't mind being
I don't know.
praised.
I don't know. God, floor 83. 83. Why am I saying 83? Why am I saying 38? 83. How did I even get to 83? Like, yeah, there's suddenly loads more floors. I don't know
the
why.
might of Planetoon CPU.
Is it? The next dimension is ready for you. Right, fair enough. I don't like the floors with these guys on. They usually just randomly appear one by one, really far away from each other, and it's really annoying. I think I'm developing a cold, actually, which isn't good, because my nose is feeling a bit bunged up. And that's not good, because we've got lots of games coming. I don't want to have my voice destroyed in those games. I'll have to keep an eye on it and get some medicine just to try and cope with it in case it does. That's the only problem with doing YouTube videos. If you get, like, a virus of some sort, it just knocks you out of the game, sort of thing. It also makes you not want to do anything, because that's generally what happens when you get a cold and stuff. It's like, I just want to sit and just watch something and just not bother. Well, that's how it is for me anyway. I mean, for me, colds are terrible. I think I mentioned before, I was born with a cold.
I don't mind being praised.
That's not a joke, by the way. I was born with a cold. Got some odd stories about my birth,
Sounds
though.
like a challenging quest.
Some very, very odd stories.
Stupid boss. Let's beat it quick.
It's like, I was born on my mum's birthday. Just. And you think, just? What do you mean, just? Really, really, like, cutting the line. Because there's a story where my mum was like, no, I want to have him on my birthday.
Stupid boss.
She was really adamant about that. And then conveniently, I was born at 23:59. We're talking 1 minute later, probably not even 1 minute later, whatever, I would have been born on the next day. Oddly convenient that. There's a theory. I say theory, I mean, you know, it's like myself and my mum sort of have this general theory that they stopped the clocks essentially and just said I was born on that day because she really, really wanted it. I don't know though. I don't know. So I could have actually been born a day later.
That was
And I'm not as old as I think I am, basically.
I don't mind being
By
praised.
1 day, but you know, it's not going to change that much. But I was
Sounds
also
like a
born a
challenging quest.
cesarean birth,
It only looks strong.
which was weird. And because what they did is like my head was showing, basically. That's as far as I go in details on that. But they wanted to be sure I had enough oxygen to make sure, is he okay? Is he not dying, basically? So what they had to do was basically take a bit of my scalp, like cut me, to check my blood levels.
Cool, you totally crushed them all.
Very odd back then when they did that. But now I've got a scar on my head because of that. It's like, oh, thanks. Thanks a lot. It's in a really odd position as well. It's like it's just above my left ear. Sort of 1.5 inches above my left ear. It's about 2 centimeters long. I just noticed what I did there. I used inches and centimeters. Yep. Good luck with that. Inches and centimeters. That's the only problem with the UK as well. It's like some countries use the imperial system, which is in inches and stuff like that, and gallons and that type of thing. And some countries use the metric system, which is centimeters, liters. The UK uses both. It's very, very odd. We do use both randomly for different things.
Done already?
That's
Like
I don't mind
for
being
I think for like
praised.
bottles of water and stuff like that, like bottles of a liquid, we definitely use
I'll
liters
show you my
and
skills.
milliliters.
You better not blink.
my awesome
For
mech is
measurements,
gonna blow it up.
we just mix and match. Sometimes we use inches, sometimes we use centimeters and meters and stuff like that. But for cars, we measure distance in miles, not kilometers, which is again weird.
I'll take it.
We also measure petrol or gasoline to some people. We measure the price by the litre. So it's like how many litres of fuel can I get for this amount of money. But we measure how far a car can go, like how many miles to the gallon.
Done.
It's a very weird system we've got here, but everyone seems to cope with it and understand it. It's very bizarre.
Strong too.
I don't know how I've been brought up with that system. It's like I just suddenly realised now that that's very weird. 2 different measuring systems at the same time. Very, very odd. And I understand both. That's what's weird. I can't tell you what a mile is in kilometres, but because I don't really care. But I know how far a kilometre is, and I know how far a mile is, which is very weird. I guess it helps when you're doing like talks with other people from different countries, because you can sort of understand both point of views, I guess. So that helps. That helps. That's reminded me of a Mars mission. Random, I know, but it has reminded me of a Mars mission where that satellite they had in orbit around Mars ended up crashing into Mars. The fools, because someone entered the
So simple.
I think it's like that.
That's
The
that.
satellite measured
I
in
don't
meters and
mind
stuff
being
like that, and
praised.
kilometers and stuff like that. But someone input values for miles,
I'll show you my skills. You better not
which of
blink.
course
My
threw it out of
awesome
orbit
mech is gonna blow it up.
right into the planet, which was just a really stupid thing to do. I mean, I don't even know where to begin on that. It's like you just wasted millions and millions and millions of monies. Terrible, terrible. Mars though, Mars is awesome. I'd love to visit Mars. So if I had the option, if there was a colony on Mars and that type of thing, it's like, we need people to go to Mars, I'd go to Mars. I've always had a fascination with that planet. I don't know why.
Kind of shocked.
I don't know why I've had a fascination with that planet. It just intrigues me. It feels like it's the next step for humanity is to head to Mars and start colonizing another planet. I don't know. It's just space fascinates me.
I'll take it.
But I've always wanted to go into space and explore and see what's out there. Even if it's like, oh look, another planet. It'd be awesome. Just traveling between the stars, seeing other planets, seeing other worlds, seeing other... just everything would just be awesome.
Easy.
I think that's why I love games like Mass Effect, just
That's
seeing the
that.
possibilities
I
of the
don't mind
future
being
and what's
praised.
out there once we start heading out into the stars. It's why I love Star Trek, some of them, as I've mentioned before.
Sounds like a challenging quest.
It's not so much about the
Boss, let's beat it quick.
sci-fi aspect, it's the... I don't know, it's just the idea of like, I'd love to be doing that stuff, just going out there and exploring.
You're hurt?
Costume break? Wow, didn't expect to have a costume break. I don't like this floor either, there's just several things that are really annoying about this floor.
This is...
Come on, they're so annoying, these little music guys. Their faces are weird though. If we can zoom in on their face. Oh, defeat all enemies. I can't zoom in. Trying to get a nice picture of their face. Oh, I don't know. Alright, target down, got the idea. Oh, they're just so annoying with these music notes. They really are. Target down, good. Where's that one? Yeah, you're gonna die. Are we done this floor now? Can I leave the floor? Thank you.
That was nothing.
I don't like that floor. Meh. Yeah, whatever, meh. It's fine. 44. So we're on 45 now. We're almost done.
There's nothing my
Amazing.
blade cannot sever.
Battle is toxic. Oh, it's the metal doggo. Usually one gets stuck on the side somewhere, as we all know if we've played this game before. It's terrible. I think there's already one stuck there. You can see it on the left, jumping up behind the barrier. It's very weird why one gets stuck there. It's always there though. Like, so I let that one die. You can just see it over there. Stuck. Bouncing. Very weird. Let's do a skill on it.
Virtuous Strider!
Da-goo-goo-goo, indeed. Do-do-do.
That's that. I don't mind
Godly.
being praised.
But yeah, I'd love to explore space. Much more so than exploring this
There's
world, to be
nothing
honest,
my
because
blade cannot sever.
it's how to describe it. It's like, whenever I go to a place, I sort of like, oh yeah, I've seen it now. Can I go home now?
There's nothing.
It's like, recently my mum went like across America. And it's like, oh, I'd love to do all that stuff, but you spend far too long in places. Like, well, I only spent like 2 days near the Grand Canyon and that type of stuff. It's like, yeah, but I'd want to spend like 3 minutes there and then go home. And that's not even a joke. It's like, oh, there's the Grand Canyon. Wow, it's amazing. 3 minutes later, I'm like, right, I've seen it. Next. Just get very... not bored, just sort of like done with things very quickly. On this planet, anyway. It's like when I went down to London to see Distant Worlds, which is the Final Fantasy music concert at the Royal Albert Hall. That was awesome. I love the music from Final Fantasy. That was an awesome concert. I recommend, if you can, go and see Distant Worlds. Absolutely amazing.
That's that.
Absolutely amazing.
I don't mind being praised.
Only if you like Final Fantasy music. Well, no. I guess if you just like classical music, you might be okay with it. I mean, Nobuo Uematsu was there as well.
Sounds like a
It's awesome to see him.
It'll
Absolutely
look
love his
strong.
music. Absolutely love it. But anyway, so yeah, I went down to see that in London. And people were like, oh, you're going to spend like several days down in London. What are you going to go see? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? It's like, I'm going to see Distant Worlds. It's like,
It doesn't
and what
hurt,
else are you
does
going to do? It's like, go home. It's like, what? You're not going to do anything else in London? It's like, well, no. Why? It's like, but there's so many things to see, so many things to do. It's like what? But you can go here, you can go there, you can do this. Didn't pay attention to any of them, that's why I don't know what they said. And it's just like, but I don't like that stuff, it's boring. It's like... So I was in London, I left the Royal Albert Hall, and went back to the hotel straight away. Slept. It's generally all I did. And the next day when I woke up, because I did have a long sleep after that, yeah, next day it was like, right, I need to walk to the train station because I can't be bothered to pay to get there. I can walk a distance, it's fine. I thought, you know, I may as well walk around and see places on my way to the train station. And I walked past Buckingham Palace, I walked past Big Ben, I walked past the London Eye. And this is the thing, it's like I didn't stop to look, I just walked past them. Like, oh, this was the best bit. It was like, oh, look, there's Big Ben. Loads of people are like, oh my god, look at Big Ben, this is amazing. Loads of tourists. I mean, technically I was a tourist, but just loads of people being like, oh, look at Big Ben, isn't it glorious? It's amazing.
That was
I'm just there like, it's a clock tower.
That's that. I
It's
don't mind being
oh my
praised.
god, look at this. Completely looking across the road to the rest of them. There's a giant Tesco across the road from Big Ben. Tesco, if you don't know what that is, that's like a supermarket here in the UK. I think there's a few in America, but I'm not sure on that. I'm not sure on that.
I can't take my eyes
Yeah, we'll get rid of that costume break, come on. Yeah, so I was just more impressed by a giant supermarket being next to Big Ben than actually Big Ben. It was glorious, and I went inside this Tesco. It was brilliant. They actually sold my favorite type of sandwich, where it's just bread and ham. That's it. No butter on it. No, well, no, they had a little bit of butter on it, and that's just how I like it. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. But it had no stupid vegetables in it, which, if you recall way back, I don't eat vegetables. I can't eat vegetables for reasons. And I can't eat peanuts, obviously, because they're a vegetable, not a nut, as anybody should know. Isn't this guy dead yet? Let's do a skill on him.
I'll take this.
Target down, target down.
Power.
But yeah, so I was wandering around London. Where did I go after I saw the London Eye? I went up near the Globe, the Shard, which is the massive tall building that was recently
I don't
finished
mind
in
being
London.
praised.
St. Paul's Cathedral. What else did I go
There's nothing
past?
my blade cannot sever.
I don't know.
It only looks
But
strong.
where I did actually enjoy going to see was actually the Tower of London. Because the point I went there, they had this war memorial going on, where they had something like 10,000 ceramic red poppies surrounding the Tower of London. If you get a chance, because it's not there anymore, you've got to look up pictures online. So if you get a chance, go onto Google and have a look and look up poppies Tower of London, something like that. I went to see that because I felt, as I'm in London, I'd love to see this, because this feels a very fitting memorial. Very, very nice, very appropriate. It was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, brilliant. Just this. It's brilliant and horrible in a way, because it's meant to be horrible. It's just a field of red, which was a fitting memorial. It was very, very nice. Very nice.
Hey, don't lie to me, dummy.
Costume break again.
Ouch.
There you go. I've let one finish once. Yeah, so I saw that and was like, okay, yep, I've got the two things that I wanted to come down to London and see. I got to see my Distant Worlds concert, which was glorious. I got to see this nice fitting memorial. This war memorial-y type thing. That was cool. And then I basically got on a train and went home. And that was it. That's the highlights from London. Just wasn't really impressed with London. It's like, it feels... That's the thing, it's like... It just felt like another part of the UK to me. It's like, it could be just where I live. It makes no difference. It just feels like home. It's like, yeah, whatever. So all these people are like, you should go see this in London. It's like, no, you're alright. Don't really care. Let's do this big skill. Because these ones hit a bit more than the rest. I would recommend London to people outside the UK though, but not for people inside the UK. Because it's very
Got it.
bland.
If you would.
Yep, I'm ready.
Do another one.
You're
Then we'll try and get a
through.
costume break with Ram so we can get the XE drive up and we can do it again. And then we'll be done this floor and we'll be taking on the Next Gen Mech version 2 or whatever it's called. Or the next Gen Mech.
What a brave face.
Right, let's do it.
Ready whenever.
Ready whenever.
Take this.
Maybe it'll finish them off. What have I been speaking about again? I just start talking and it just goes off on random tangents that I don't even remember what they are. Are they both dead? I think we're done. We're done!
No challenge at I'm as awesome as I knew I was.
Right. Currently on floor 49. We're gonna go on to the final floor. Let's go.
Yippee!
Yippee!
I'll rush in and end this in a flash.
Right, this one, I know some tricks with it.
You're hurt?
Right, we got that going, that's good, that's what I wanted.
Now I'll defeat
We can get that going again, take out some of its health. Because this one, I predominantly want to do this with Ram. Because there's a certain trick to it.
I see you.
Right, let's use some skills.
Virtua Strider.
Right, good. Right, let's switch over to Ram now. Right, because what I can do... So if I stay here... You see it's going to do a beam skill. But I'm at a certain distance where it won't hit me.
Are you
Same...
alright?
I was going to say same with this one, but I'm at the wrong distance. There we go. If you sort of stay here, it'll either be too close so it does that. If you stay further out, the beam doesn't hit you. Like there, the beam cannot hit me. So what you want to do is sort of like move in and out a little bit. That's generally it. Like here, it's doing that skill move out. What skill is it doing now? It's doing that skill move slightly in. Oh, it's too close. There's a too close as well on that. That's the only problem. Right, this one I want to move in. Right, come on. Oh, a bit too close. Too close. Too close. Too close. Right, that one I want to move in. Right, move in. What's it doing now? Right, this is the one where you got to dodge around.
If you're in trouble, fall back and let me handle
Let's do a big
things.
skill.
Stand by.
Now I'll defeat you.
What's his health like? His health is quite low, so that's fine. Let's use some skills in a second. Go!
Eternal Force Blizzard.
Right, carry on doing what we were doing then. There you go, didn't get hit at all. In a bit again. Do some skills.
Blizzard. Charming bow.
Oh, damn it, I didn't want to do that, I wanted to get away. Right, we've almost got it though, we've almost got it. Come on! There you go, that's the distance. You want to be close to it, but not too close because then you'll get hit. Right, skills again. Almost got her.
Ouch.
Oh, right, let's switch back. Go hit it with a nep. Or you can just basically stun it a bit like this. If you just attack it, you can also stun it, but it's a bit risky because sometimes it wouldn't. Like there. It's the only problem.
That was nothing.
There we go, we got it. We're all done. Winners. All clear.
Done already?
Right, here comes the ending for the Neptral Tower then. We're also going to have some credits.
What?
20 mil. Meh. Meh. We did alright. It's dead, isn't it?
We did it! We reached the top!
Woohoo!
This was well worth the effort. What a spectacular view!
Yeah, look at those clouds.
Echo! Uni, this isn't a mountain range. Your voice is not going to echo up here.
Echo.
Ha! It'll be a real scoop if we figure out the mysteries of this tower. As I look around, though, I see nothing of note. Will we be able to find the answers we seek here?
Probably not.
Oh! I'm gonna carve my name in the floor so people know that I totally got to the top before them! Ram, please don't. That's vandalism. It carries a hefty fine in certain territories, so pretty. But it's scary being so high up, too. Falling from here would really smart. Make sure you hold on to me. Eureka! I got the answers. It's all so clear to me now. Come on, ladies, let's go back down.
Eureka.
Did you find a shortcut? Wahaha! Leave it to good old Inspector Nep. What Blonde just said is the key to all this. We didn't have our series opening. Oh no, we fell and lost our memory thing. So we gotta fall off now.
They didn't do that in Mega Dimension, though.
What? Don't be ridiculous. We could never survive a fall from this.
I mean, they did the fall, but they didn't do the amnesia or anything like that. They just had the fall in Nep's story. Bye-bye, Noir.
Wow, Noir. Way to take the initiative. Wait for me! See you later, everyone. I can't miss a single moment of their fall. As a journalist.
Yeah, let's all plummet to our deaths. Yay!
No fair! I'm coming too.
This isn't a good idea, though.
Games let you leap from such heights all the time. I must try it out.
That was weird.
Let's go, Rob. We can't be last. But it's scary. It's okay. I'll jump with you. Okay. Then here we go.
This is not good.
You're last, Neptune. Cool beanerinos. Let's rock it back down to the surface of game industry.
It would have been funny if Nep was like, I didn't think we were going to do it. I was just joking. We could die. And then just walks down with Nepgear. But no. Oh, characters' lily ranks increased.
Now loading.
Okie dokie. Is everyone ready? 3, 2, 1. Action!
What's up, everyone? How have you been? It's time for Compa's Corner.
Yay.
Gather around the old boob tube tube. Aw, you took my line again. I told you that was my job. Mr. Mouse, I'm mad at you now.
Ooh.
I really am sorry, but I can't help but get dragged into the flow. Meanie, Mr. Mouse.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. What do I gotta do to make you calm down, Meanie, Mousey! You aren't forgiving me this time? This looks pretty freaking bad, Die!
Evil Compa.
Holy crap! I've never seen my sweet angel Compa break down and wish for anyone's death before. I'm just gonna be a silent mascot this time. You know, to best ensure my survival.
Probably best.
Good grief. Compa, get a grip. You're gonna creep your fans out if you act that out of character.
But Iffy, that was my most favoriteest line in the game. I practiced it day and night so it'd be super adorable.
So that's why nobody took out the trash the other day.
Really?
I didn't forget about it. I honestly didn't have the time to do it with all the practicing.
It's cool. I took care of it.
Aw, that's my Iffy. Thank you so much. Thank you for bringing me back to my senses, Iffy. Something must have broken my brain bone.
Yeah, well, glad to hear it. Maybe it was the whole trash ordeal that triggered it.
Sorry for being mean, Mr. Mouse. If you promise to never, ever steal that line from me again, we're cool. Dude, yeah, sure, I promise. In the name of the mouse gods, both the old and the new, and the CPUs. I accept your apology. I must have seen Compa's dark side. Maybe she's more like my fallen angel of mercy. That ain't half bad.
Did you both forget that we're supposed to be congratulating the player on a job well done?
Seems they did.
Let's get to it, shall we? Congrats for clearing Neptral Tower.
Why, thank you.
Yippee! You!
Me!
Congrats!
I gotta think of a way to ramp things up even more. Man, after I talked this up so much... Oh, I know. What you did was no more difficult than asking someone out on a date.
I guess that isn't very hard. But it might be for some people. It's strange, though. I don't feel the power-hungry vibes Iffy put out the last few times. What happened? Maybe she was blind to her own shortcomings. She'll criticize others, but never herself. Or could it be? Has she fallen in love with me?
I don't know how you've come to that conclusion.
She must have been fatally attracted to my posh mascot position, as well as my cute design.
Oh, hell no!
Heck no is right! Iffy is my bestest buddy, and nobody can take her away from me. Not even you, Mr. Mouse.
Ignoring that, let's get back to the subject at hand. I underestimated the player's skills. I'll admit to that. I should have left it at the original design of 10,000 floors. I'm sorry for scrapping that one, everyone.
Don't be.
What? 10,000 floors? No way, that's madness. Players would get bored of the game way before reaching the top. This version was just right,
I don't know, it got boring with some of the other characters towards the end.
I agree. It's surprising that the most normal girl in the whole Nepiverse would say such a crazy thing. Are you sure you feel okay, Iffy? Are you keeping a dark, dangerous secret from your best buddy, Compa? My prognosis is that you were the one who had to climb 10,000 floors in a past life, Iffy.
Can we please just get through this scene? Or do I have to kick you both off the set?
Okay. I'll be good and quiet. Gee whiz. This isn't the Iffy I know. I'll be serious too. Please don't kick me out of my only role in this game.
We really added a lot of lines to this scene. But, anyway, thanks for playing the game to the very end.
No problem.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Unfortunately, we used up our allotted script space already. So that's it from us.
Maybe we'll meet again. And if we get to be that lucky, we'll high-five and welcome you back, Choo! See you next time!
I like this bit because it's just a little cardboard cutout.
Hey, Compa, did you really have to do all that stuff in this segment? I mean, should I have stopped you? Or was turning a blind eye to it all the right choice?
Why the extra long face, Iffy? I was only doing my job as a franchise's main assistant.
Uh-huh, sure. I'll just ignore the whole Warachu thing then. I never saw that one coming. You actually turned him into a quivering ball of fear.
Huh? I don't get what you mean. I'm just ditzy klutzy nurse Compa, remember?
Anyway, see you all in the next game. I hope. Bye-bye.
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 Bye-bye. And there we go, we got some credits again. Alright, once again, I want to say thank you for watching this series, which ended up being Talking to the Subscribers series for some reason. I don't know why, but I enjoyed doing that. Oh, I so want this game. I really want an 8-bit, 16-bit version of a Neptunia game. It would be awesome. It has to happen. Oh, but anyway. Don't know what I can say other than thank you very, very much for watching this. We'll have the Blanc game coming up. When would it be? It's in May, isn't it, when that's been announced? The Europe date hasn't been announced yet, so I don't know when that's coming out here. I may have to import it. I don't know, but if I have to, I have to. Simple as that. And we got Trillion coming up after this, basically. Yeah, we should have Trillion coming up after this sometime later today. I don't know when, though, because I still haven't actually played that yet. But it is downloaded and ready to go. So I'm going to do that right now. And I'm going to say goodbye. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you'll watch Trillion. Bye-bye.
Nice.